13 laps are on the board in front of us for the tag 125 restricted light. Your custom decals and signs 200. Heat number 1 for the tag restricted light. From the pole will be this man, Liam Moyse. Alongside him, Ashley Davis. From the second row, Jonathan Jones and Steve Edmonds. Third row, McNeil and Baxter. Behind them, Smith and Chadwick. Then it'll be Campbell and Seacombe. Behind them, it will be Macklot and Jarvis. Next row, Mortensen and Smith. Following row, Smith and Mantite. Then it'll be Tulloch, Facer and Mackenzie, followed by Drew and Morgan. And off the back, Tommy Brown and Georgia Boheim starting 21st. 21 carts on track. Your custom decals and signs 200. Tag restricted light heat number 1. And we are about to go green light racing. Through they come, through Howards. All formed up now, ready for green light racing. Remember, 13 laps for this heat. And away we go, do we go, green light racing. Moyse got a blinder. He did indeed. Moyse gets the whole shot. David slots into second. Jones slots into third, and it's Edmonds in fourth. Through the flip-flop for the first time. Moyse from Davis, then Jones, then Edmonds. And it is McNeil slotted into fifth. Right behind McNeil. That looks like Baxter, I think. It is the number 20 of Paul Baxter. Down they go through Patrizi's and into DTE for the first flying lap. Down the back straight there, no changes. It's all single file at the moment. Baxter has a look. Can't quite go on McNeil. McNeil holds on. Oh, but Jonathan Jones, he's got Edmonds breathing all over the back of him. He has got a battle on. Jones is going to have to hang on. Through the kink they go. Back towards us then, 2, 2 and 3. Onto the flip-flop, still Moyse it is. Just from Davis. Then Jonathan Jones in the 21. Hanging on from Edmonds, then McNeil, then it's Baxter, then Chadwick, then it's Smith, Seacombe, Jarvis, Campbell, Mortensen. Followed by Macklot, Smith, Mantite. Oh, up has gone. Oh, that must be the 7P of Chadwick. Goodness me, he got mounted there quite badly. Not sure whose cart he went up on the back of. That's probably one that's stranded in front of us. That was a big drama. Back underway then. Still the little, oh, it's been taken. Davis, he went through on Moyse. While all those dramas were in Patrice's, Davis got through. Moyse into second. Through the kink they've gone. Onto 2. Now into the flip-flop they come. Davis, your new leader. From Moyse, then Jones, then Edmonds. Then it is still Paul McNeil. Then it looks like the 77. I think, yeah, it is indeed the 77 of Leighton Smith with his lean back style. And he's got William Seacombe right behind him. Back they come down the back straight. What can Moyse do? Moyse up the inside. Yes, he does. Retakes the lead. Moyse back to the front, but Davis is having none of it. Davis duffs him up again. That's brought Jones right back with him. Oh, this is developing into an absolute cracker. Tag 125 restricted light. Really turning it on. Through the flip-flop they come. Davis, Moyse, Jones, Edmonds, Baxter, McNeil in that order. Then it's Smith, Seacombe, Jarvis, Campbell, Mortensen. Back up towards us, and it's still a 5-way at the front. It is on for young and old. 3 laps completed. Oh, big twitch there from Davis on the entry into DTE. Can he hang on from Moyse? Moyse is doing all he can. Through Howards they've gone. Moyse breathing all over the back of Ashley Davis. Round they come then through 13. Onto the start-finish straight away, and he gets his head down yet again. Edmonds, he's really got the bit between his teeth. trying to really get into Jones. Jones is not laying up. He is hanging on for grim death, is Jones. He must have made a mistake. Edmonds has now got McNeil breathing all over him. Through the dipper. Up they come then. Into Patrice's. Down they go. Into DTE. Davis, Moyse, Jones, Edmonds, McNeil, Smith, Seacombe, Jarvis, Smith, Macklot, Mantite, Campbell, Mortensen, Mackenzie, Tulloch Facer, Brown, Morgan, Chadwick and Drew is your order as they go over the start finish line to complete one more lap. Through the kink they go. And still Moyse has not given up. Liam Moyse is driving the wheels off that cart. He is not letting Ashley Davis out of his sights. You could throw a blanket over the pair of them for the last 3 laps straight. It is that close. You could almost put a little tag between them, tie them together and they will stay there. Moyse goes quicker, 51.673. He's really got the bit between his teeth and goes through into Howard's. Moyse back to the front and holds the inside line. But Davis breezes right around the outside of 13. He is having none of it. Davis is really giving as good as he's got. Edmonds is now just got past Jones. Edmonds into third. Oh my goodness me, what a race we've got. 125 restricted light, really turning it on. So it is still Davis from Moyse just, but he's really giving it to him. Edmonds is in hot pursuit. He'll drag Jones with him. Down to DTE they go. 6 laps completed. Still 7 to go and Davis again looks over the shoulder, but Moyse breezes through on the inside. Can he hang on? Outside again. Ashley Davis will try the cutback and go round the outside, but can't get the job done. Down they go through the kink again. Oh, Moyse, he is dead set hanging on. That's interesting. The timing system had 2 Ashley Davises for a minute, but I can tell you there's only one. And Moyse knows all about him. He's been with him for the entire race so far. Moyse it is out front now. Can he break the toe? Has Davis done his bacon? Will Edmonds drag him back? And will Jones go with him in the 21? We got him out of his Tulloch bed this morning. Jonesy maybe didn't want to be woken up, but I can tell you, he will be wide awake right about now. He has got Paul McNeil breathing all over the back of him. Through 13 they come. Moyse still just from Davis, who makes a tune change. Davis is trying everything. He's going to go lean. Davis is going to throw everything at it. He's not laying up, it's Davis. Moyse though, throws it left, throws it right, now left again. Through chain break, into crate hotline they go, down through the dipper. Up towards us and they come. And Moyse, he's really broken the toe. Davis can't go with that pace. 51.496. Moyse, he's absolutely trying to clear off. Down the back straight they go. Into Howard's. Moyse holding on from Davis. Then Edmonds, he's not getting away from Jones. This 3-way is still on. Edmonds, Jones, McNeil, locked together still for 3rd, 4th and 5th. Through the kink they go, and then head back towards us in the flip-flop. First of all, Moyse and Davis, Edmonds, Jones and McNeil. Now we'll stay here for Smith, then Seacombe, then it's Smith, then it's going to be Macklot, followed by Jarvis, then it was Campbell, now Lee Mortensen, then it's Mantite, followed by Mackenzie. Now it's going to be Tulloch Facer, then Chadwick. Following that's going to be Tommy Brown. And behind them, it's still Lewis Morgan. Still following on, and round he goes in that number 84. That's Drew. Alrighty, back with the leaders. and still Moist, but look at this, that tune change, it worked for Ashley Davis. He's bringing it back again. Now what can he do with just 3 laps left? Moist and Davis, they've been at each other's throats for the entire race. Can Davis put one last gasp effort in? He went quicker on the last lap. Davis put the quickest lap in, 51.340. He is throwing everything but the kitchen sink at this heat number 1 race. Down they come then into Howard's. Can he close it up a little bit more? Through Howard's, onto 12. Still Moist hangs on. The gap was 0.117 last time round. 2 laps left. He's still there, right with him. Through the kink they've gone. It's now 0.234, but it's not really talking. He can definitely close it up. He's changing his lines now as well. Davis trying different lines, as is Jones. Look at Jones. Goes inside. Oh, dude! Edmonds went off just as we turned it. Edmonds went backwards too. Disaster. Steve Edmonds went off in the dipper, lost it, and a great hotline. Ashley Davis though back up front, trying to get back with the flying Liam Moist. White flag is now being waved. This is where they'll take it. Moist just in front of Davis, but he's close enough. Look at him, right with him to the kink. No gap, that is 0. They are together. Where will he get in the slipstream? Where can he go? Through the flip-flop they go still. Moist and Davis. Then it's Jones in 3rd now. Then McNeil, then Edmonds. Then it's Smith, Seacombe, Smith, Macklot, Campbell, Jarvis, Mortensen, Tulloch Baser, Chadwick, Brown, Morgan, Drew and Mantite as we watch the leaders enter Howard's for the last time. Checkered flag is about to come out and it is going to be a win. Heat number 1, tag restricted lights for that man there. Number 97, Liam Moist. 2nd, Ashley Davis. 3rd, Jonathan Jones. 4th, McNeil. 5th, Edmonds. 6th, Smith. 7th, Seacombe. 8th, Jackson Smith. 9th was Macklot. 10th, Campbell. 11th, Jarvis. 12th, Mortensen. 13th, Mackenzie. 14th, Tulloch Baser. 15th, Chadwick. 16th, Tommy Brown. 17th was Morgan. Drew it is in 18th. Just waiting. Oh, this must be Mantite still to come round. He must have stopped. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Heat number 1 of your tag 125 restricted light. Well done.